Hello everybody, how is it going today? I hope you guys are having a blessed day today. This is episode 3 and today we are talking about lukewarm Christianity. So, what is lukewarm Christianity? I'm just gonna get straight into the video. Wait, first of all, I wanna say thank you for I don't know how many views I have on my last video, but I want to say thank you for everybody who viewed my video, and I hope you guys will come back and view this video. So, lukewarm Christianity. This honestly wanted to be my first video on this channel for good reason, because a lot of people struggle with lukewarm Christianity. Honestly, most Christians that call themselves Christians are lukewarm Christians, and some of you guys clicked on this video because you don't even know what lukewarm Christianity is, or you know you're lukewarm and you don't know how to stop. And I'm here to help you if you're any of those people. So I want to start off with you understanding what lukewarm Christianity is. And yeah, we're also going to have a Bible verse going on, which is Revelation chapter 3, verse 15 through 16. So, what we read in Revelation chapter 3 is, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I would spew thee out of my mouth. Jesus is speaking to the churches right now, to correct the churches and Revelation. And he's literally saying, if you're neither cold or hot, nor hot, he's vomiting you out of his mouth. So, well, let's tone in on this cold nor hot. If you're cold, you don't know Jesus. You reject Jesus and his teachings, or God. And if you're hot, you're on fire for Jesus. You're a Christian, just on fire for Jesus. And then there's this lukewarm state, which he says, which is like the middle. Lukewarm, Bryce Crawford said that I really liked. It's simple. You either love God or you don't. You either love God and you don't, or you don't. So, and then he goes on to say, like, lukewarm Christianity is like this culture created thing in this gray area, because black and white, you're either cold nor hot, and then there's this gray area which doesn't exist, because people say, they're like, oh, like, yeah, I know God, but I mean, do you? This lukewarm Christianity state is not being 100% for Jesus. That's how I would sum it up, and that's also how Bryce Crawford would sum it up. And I really liked this video on lukewarm Christianity, so credit to him. You're not 100% for Jesus if you're lukewarm. Let's get into this analogy I found, or it's a pretty well-known analogy that I've known for a while. So a man once had a dream, and the dream was a massive grass field beyond the eyes that can see, and that split the grass field was a long white fence, and on one side of the fence there was Satan, and on one side of the fence was God. And Satan calls out to him saying, hey, if you get on my side of the fence, I'll give you all that you want. I'll give you everything that you want. But if you go on God's side, you're not going to get everything you want. And so the man contemplates. He's like, well, like, I love God, but like, I want what Satan can give me. So the man laughs at both of them, and he sits on the fence. He continues to laugh, and he's like, oh, well, I can have both of you. I can have a little bit of God, a little bit of Satan, a little bit of things of this world. The dream goes black. Satan appears in the darkness, and the man says, well, what are you doing? Like, I got a little bit of God, I got a little bit of Satan. And Satan says, I own the fence. He says he owns the fence, guys. Okay, so how I would, like, some of you guys are being like, well, I don't know if I'm lukewarm. Well, are you giving 100% for Jesus? Or are you giving him 70% of your heart? Like, are you giving 100% of your heart towards Jesus and being on fire for him? Or are you putting 70% for Jesus and let's say 30% for this world? Are you giving 60% and 40% to this world? Guys, what I'm trying to say is that you guys are still living in this world. As I was saying, like in the last video, you guys truly don't understand giving 100% for Jesus, because you guys continue to live in this world. And by living in this world, you're giving into temptations and you're saying, okay, well, you know, I love God, but like, I really like lusting over girls on Instagram. And then it's like, oh, I love God, like I know God, but man, I really want to scroll on TikTok for hours and ignore God, or not read my Bible, or, you know what, I'm going to skip out on church today. This is not how it works, guys. You either love God or you don't. If you don't give 100% for Jesus, you might as well just not be a Christian. Because this lukewarm state, again, has been created by society and making you believe that there's a gray area to believe, oh, you can give some of your heart for Jesus, but you can still live for this world a little bit, because God literally says he will spit you out of his mouth if you're neither cold nor hot. So, guys, now we want to get into how do we stop being lukewarm if we're lukewarm and we're still living for this world? It's simplified by one word, guys: surrender. Surrender, guys. Surrender everything to God. What I mean by this is just, if you're dealing with stuff, if you're dealing with sin, if you're dealing with, like, you guys have to surrender everything to the Lord to give 100% for Jesus. It's that simple, guys. Just surrender. But some of you guys don't want to surrender. Some of you guys still want to live for this world because you guys have grown so fond of it. And you guys continue to say you know God, but continue to have that habitual sin. Keep sinning. Everybody's going to sin, guys. But if you want to stay in that sin, that's where it gets to where you're living in this world. So, surrender your heart, soul, mind, and strength to the Lord, and he will renew you. He will renew you, guys. So, but you guys have to be willing to surrender, because some of you guys aren't willing to surrender. So, that will conclude for this video. Hope you guys learned something today. This is Lukewarm Christianity with Bible with Connor, and I hope you guys have a blessed day today, and I will see you guys next week.